Dang. Alright, we can cut this, so let's see what it looks like. I mean, don't look too awfully bad. Pretty dry already. Maybe seeded out a little, but let's give it a shot, right? Cutting pretty good. Got to make sure you get your cutter to the edge there. Golly. to, I think they call them the outlands. I would call them the outer windrows. Okay, AI did not like that at all. Which is weird. I'm pretty sure I had AI cut this the last time, but who knows, right? December, see if we can get one last cut in. Whoa! Little cricket. I know with that last patch that they just did, the steering is a little bit different, especially on controllers, so. Could be a setting I don't know about. But it does not return like it used to. At least the first little bit there. Perfect. Oh, right into the side of the garage. Or the barn, I mean. Golly. I gotta finish cleaning up that mess. Kick them straw bales off and trying to drop them into the silo there to make extraction for the cows. Didn't quite hit the edge there, but I'm gonna have to rake that and pull it off the road. But just kind of how it kicks it. Won't touch the controller. Let's see if it'll go straight. Well, I mean, it's not doing horribly bad. Get a little bit of hydration going here. Some good orange juice. Nope, no field, okay. I'm trying to debate, do I want to put it all up in hay or do I want to grab some of this as grass and then turn around and wrap it for silage. I still got a bunch of silage up there in the silo. That box silo up top. Gotta try to beat that storm. You can see it trying to come in and snow on us. It is December. See the occasional flake falling out of the sky. I wanted to try this little John Deere out, so that's why we're using the small tedder. I do have a larger tedder up there hooked to I want to believe it's hooked to the Challenger. That's normally what I hook it to. But it's parked on one side of the barn somewhere. I figured with this smaller tractor, grab smaller tedder and just come do it. We'll finish putting up this field and I will take you guys on a full tour of River Bend. I want to say it's River Bend Springs, but it's the very first map, the American map on Farm Sim 25. Yeah, I want to say 3 passes left, roughly. We might be able to do it in 3. Trying to keep that tedder right on the edge. Now when you cut it, you get grass. That's that brighter, or I guess it'd be a darker green color there in front of me. And if you want to turn it into hay, which is drying it out, you have to use a tedder to kick it out to let it dry better. And then bale it up. With the grass, wanting to ferment it for silage, you leave the moisture in it so that it will ferment. Yeah, this didn't work half bad down here in this field, so kind of makes me wonder. We'll take it back up, put it in the big garage, up in the barn there, and grab our rake. Nice thing about this smaller tractor is you most definitely can get around a little bit easier. Alright. Oh yeah, it's across the way. That's right, it's right there. Look to the big Massey. A little narrow through here. I really need to pick that up. Try to get that edge of the rake teeth there all the way on that edge. Ride right on that edge to pull it across. Missed just a little bit there. And remember when I was tedding this, I was talking about how I was going to have to swing over into the driveway. Oh, too much cut. I'm going to try to pull that further over into the field. Just like that. Now you can pick up your rake. Well, actually, yeah. We're going to set it down. Just like that. Catch it just enough with that second rake. Pick it up again. I kind of want to grab that. Yeah. Going to be a glob. That's going to be a good one to try to get with the baler. For sure. Slow and clutch it into it. I like this rake because it does it makes short work of small fields like this. Even though they're all grass all the way across, I've got them broke up and I do them in sections. Ooh, just barely missed that tree. Ooh. Let's get down in here. Gotta be able to see them first two, just so we can see what we're doing here. Set the old cruise control, kind of kick back in the tractor, and just watch that outside edge. Grab what it grabs on the right hand side there, but on that edge side, try to keep the rake right on it. And then just let it grab what it grabs. Don't worry if it's part of a windrow already or not. Now that I got some wide open spot, we can just go ahead and flip it around. Just like that. Kind of sort of wasted my time doing that outside windrow, but gives you an idea of how it's going to work out. I'm staying a little bit over because of that right there, so that I make sure I grab what was kind of missed as the rake was bouncing. Well, actually it did help. Even though I'm grabbing it, I would have had hay all the way back here where I'm swinging, and it probably would have missed it. By having it in the windrow already, as I come back around, I'm picking that up and not leaving straggler behind me. So I guess it wasn't a waste. It was actually a good idea, just like I thought. Nice. All right, let's drop it in the comments. What do you guys want to see? Round bale or square bale? Ooh, see how that steering is just super sluggish? When we're all done, pull it over here onto this brick pad. And then when we're here, run into the rake with our face. Got our pressure washer right there. See, there's the big tedder right there. Bale wrapper. There's the square baler. Round baler, I think, is over here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did put it in here. Now let's make some square bales. Why not? That's the big mamma jamma, so yep. That's a T7. That's the T7. Uh-oh. I guess it was this one. I thought I had a T8, but I guess I sold it. Well, we got us a big square baler. Now let's sit up. Missed my turn. I forget that it's the same driveway. You can go right around this building that way or that way. Since I kind of decided to do hay for sure, after tedding everything, making square bales a little bit easier than the round bales, and by doing so, the round bales make it easier to wrap. If you don't need to wrap, I kind of missed a little bit on that corner. That's that giant windrow that we pulled out of down there. Let's go ahead and back her on up. Get another run at it. Which our pickup actually picked it up going in reverse, so we won't argue with that, will we? Nice and cleaned up. Almost like we know what we're doing, right? Yeah, I thought I missed a little bit down through there. We'll come back on that last run around and we'll get anything we might have missed. I was trying to watch in the mirror to see if I was picking it up in the mirror, but can't see a whole lot back there, so I knew on these bigger windrows it was going to be a little rough, but that's alright. Using the center dip in the hood right there, putting that right down the center of the windrow, and it's been pretty decent on keeping us in line. So right back in there and like that. That windrow must have been wicked wide or something, because I missed quite a bit. Actually, that's going to work out perfect. We'll come back down that windrow loop and then go catch all the stuff on the end down here. That'll work. I needed to swing out anyways, so figured I might as well swing out wide enough that I could grab most of that. Alright, you see how I'm going back through here. See if we can bump this without messing too much up. Oh, catching it with the baler. Guess that is another spot we missed right there. I thought it was a bale. I guess not. We'll grab it. Sorry about that. Oh, I didn't cough. Wowza. Now you guys know why I drink a lot when I'm when I'm streaming, because if I'm talking, voice, throat gets dry. There we go. Not voice. Alright, we're going to grab these last and Get as much of it as possible. Back up a little closer to the field. Shut it off and kick the bales out. Fold her up. Back it on in here. See how close we can get to that pole. Alright. That's our round bale wagon, and gotta move this one a little closer too. It's my first time picking up bales since the update, so. Nope. Then we're going to take and we're going to bump it with the front tire. Straighten it up. Bam! Pick it up like that. Then you come up here. See, I've already got a mess. The other option you can do come over here. Alright, where that little icon is, get as close to the roof. Oh, and then back into the shed. Yeah, that's it. That's another nice thing about the square bales. I'll show you here. Alright, now that we're done, I don't know how it's going to like this, but we're going to try it. Alright, and you guys know me. I like doing hay and raising cows, and that's pretty much it. So those are what I like to do here. Alright. Yeah, it really is a good tractor. That Echo, and in all reality, if you look at all three of the Echoes, the white is also, and the Challenger, and all of them are really good tractors. Alright. Now, let's see. Brought a bunch of food over, some mixed ration. It says I'm missing something. So far, I mean, from what I had in 22 mod wise, I was expecting, well, the cows. Yeah, in 22 we had to where you can have a bull in the pen, the different life stages of the cows, the horses, all of it. I was expecting, when they said that they were doing that, I was kind of expecting it 425. We're just not there yet, apparently. But not too bad. It's the graphics compared is where it kills. It's way better. So we'll go over here. Come over here and say hi to Grandpa.
Hey there. Sure. Let's see if I have some intelligent thoughts left in my old body. You could say nature's wisdom is the farmer's greatest teacher. Couldn't you? It teaches one of the most important things to the farmer, to observe. If you don't observe, you can't learn, can you? The weather would be an example, cause and effect. How do the crops grow? How do the animals behave? And how did it affect the harvest in the end? Observe and think about everything, kiddo. By the way, it works with your fellow people and the world, too.
Alright, so yeah, exactly. I mean, I've got quite a few mods already for 25 that are helping it get up there. One thing that blows my mind is over here. Okay, now that's... There was a... Alright, that's weird. I don't do series per se. I do focus on American Truck Simulator. I run a VTC and spend a lot of my time between American Truck Simulator. I do Snow Runner, normally on Sundays, but I figured I've been working on this farm, making sure that it doesn't have a lot of issues or anything, and decided to go ahead and stream on it today. I did do quite a bit when the map, the ranch, came out on 22. I was doing a lot of edits to it. Not even edits, just was building a lot of maps out of it. So you can see I've moved the cows from where they were here. Larger pen, and then some just nice little storage sheds. I did bring a shop over here, and this has been my map. Well, the first day I bought it. This is it. This is still the profile from the day I bought the game. Well, I guess I prepaid. So I pre-ordered it, and so the day it was released, I started this one. I removed all the beehives and everything that were over here. Tucked them around baler and blowboy. I like the building aspect of the game so much. Got shops everywhere, and all right, let's I got pretty much rocking the old Streamlabs. and doing pretty decent. Big thing is you gotta be on when other people are sitting around looking at their phone, looking at their computer. That's the big thing, is you gotta be flexible on your times of streaming. And that's what I'm working on the most. So, I did find out that the building aspect with the construction houses, such as the big log cabin house, rather expensive and time consuming. Holy wow, was it time consuming. Getting all the materials, bringing it back and forth to get the materials. Got a couple goodies down here in the awesome, yeah. And see, I can't wait until they move the icons, such as like the clothing icon there and the sleep icon. I can't wait till they move them into the buildings, because this thing is awesome. Nice old cabin. Pretty big bathroom too. That's awesome that you found it, though. You know, not that we need any of these. Actually, you know what? Do I need another T6? I was going to say, well, yeah, let's just take the old Dodge for a spin. Huh. I'm not real sure what you mean by survival series. Like, kind of give me an explanation on that. A little bit of an idea. Like, just making it day-to-day type deal? Got my custom flags, because why not? I try to play realistic. I mean, other than having lots of money, but no need to zip and fly everywhere. I've been using the little front end loader instead of a forklift or a skid steer. That thing is sweet. So anybody wondering where everything's at, right here's your shop. This is where you're going to buy everything. We'll shut the truck down. We'll walk over here. As you seen when I started the stream, right here's where you're going to buy. Excuse me, yeah. So this is where you're going to buy everything. A couple, got some road salt ready for if it snows. Apparently I got some horse feed over here still. So it took me a little while to figure it out. Also, so you don't work on your vehicles at where you buy them. And you come over here, and this is where you work on your vehicles. Hello, ladies. Yeah, I haven't gone with that because it just it sounds interesting, but it's I want to get the game kind of figured out a little better as far as what works really good to make money, and then start something like that. So then, oh, mail lady. I later found out that after buying the sawmill, I found out that you can buy everything to build your cabin over here. You can buy it right here at this warehouse. Now this skid steer has been great over here. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I did realize that I used to have it to where you fired it up as soon as you jumped in the vehicle, it started, and figured out that that's not the best way to, well, make mixed ration to feed your cows. Watched a couple videos on how to do that. Then here's your auction house to buy your critters down here at the sale barn. You can also sell hay to the sale barn. There's a nice lady to talk to out front there, just like you do talking to your grandpa there at your farm. It's hard to say. ATS is its own deal. It's kind of got its own following that you have to really find that time of day when people are going to be sitting around. And most of the people that are going to watch you on ATS are fellow players, people that also play it or are interested in playing it. When it comes to Farm Sim, there's a lot more people that kind of want to see what it pertains to. Here's also part of it that you can't see right now with me streaming on Farm Sim. But see, I got this. We're talking full dash gauges, the mic I'm talking to you guys in, shifter, yeah, Mod Network is where I've been getting everything. Oh, just regular old Farm Sim 22 mods. Yeah, see, it's that I turned that other camera on so you could see everything. So, when it comes to American Truck Sim, I've got my setup ready to go. Everything, switches, steering wheel, turn signal, TV mic that also has an echo box in it, so get that fun little echo in your mic. I just don't like using the steering wheel for Farm Sim because I do too much loader control, so I use a good old controller. Yep. I'm actually sitting in, I don't know if you can see that, Legacy low. I guess it's not a low, it's a Legacy Peterbilt seat that at one time was hooked up to air, but that was when my rig was on the other side of the building. I moved it. Haven't hooked it back up yet. Alright, let's see. Well, let's go feed our cows. Ooh. Okay, we're going to need to get some straw. Okay, we're going to need to fill her up. It's the first time trying this. Let's see if it works. Sure enough. All right. I want to say these are 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 liters. So, dang. Definitely gonna have to go pick up some more. But why we wait? Let's hydrate. Got the good old orange juice tonight. And yes, I'm drinking it straight from the jug because I live alone. Why not? Why dirty a dish if I don't need to? I want to say it's 24, isn't it? 24,000 liters. So we're going to go up and around, come back on it. Come on, cows. Time to eat. Oh, must be straw that I'm missing. Then that must mean that these are hay bales. Push that one right out of the way. All right. Got to wash off your equipment after you're done. So I used to, well, went to school and everything to be a mechanic. Health reasons, no longer able to work in shops. So the knowledge was in my brain. Cost wise, I mean, I've never sat down and put it on a piece of paper on exactly what I've put into this. I'd say $700, maybe, between steering wheel, making the shifter. I mean, it looks just like ATS Accessories that makes them, but did that myself. And this looks like a panel out of a truck, and I put all the switches, toggles, starter switch, brakes. Yeah, I'd say between 700 and 1,000, roughly, after buying this, because it's just a Logitech and everything. So definitely got to split it over time. Spend $100 there, $100 there. You just gotta. Now, if I'd have purchased it from somebody else, shoot, I can't even remember what the current cost is, but I mean, I want to say just the shifter here, about $180 or so. Steering wheel and his adapters type stuff, you're looking at another 60. And then if you buy the steering wheel, that's 180 roughly. You buy the box, the button box. Button box would be, I think they're right around 300. The hydro? The old International? I want to say it was on dang, now you got me wondering. Yeah, just Farm Sim Mods was the channel. No. This was a double check Mod Network. Like you were saying, I believe it was one of the new ones done within the last couple hours, if I remember right. I literally just grabbed that and then started up the stream. Now let's see if I can get in there and get that pallet fork. Yeah, I dig the older stuff. I prefer the older stuff. I can't wait to. Some of my favorite tractors is the old 2-cylinder John Deere's and the old 6-cylinder Ford tractors, TW 25s. Even an old 9N would be great again. So, I mean, I understand it just gotta take the modders some time to either convert or create for. Did not have that far enough on the forks. Yeah, I like the old 2-cylinders. 720s, 620s. Oh, that is straw. Oh, sweet. We need that. I think that's why I put them over here, because yeah, because we need straw. think you got to get it just right. I want to say that's not the right spot. Trying to remember. Yeah, because I only use the FS22 mod, or FS25 mods now. It was FS22, but now it's 25. And Mod Network are the two. Yeah, it's literally, that's all it's got the same background and everything as when you go to the mod hub in game also. It's a same background, but it's a website, yeah. Oh, we got her wedged in there good now. I want to say they had it labeled under 16. Yeah, 1660. No, I got her wedged. It was good talking with you also. Have a good time. And go get some rest. Well, let's grow our skid loader. May have to just look onto it with the forks here. And then run into the skid loader. Oh dang, it's almost dinner time. See how the old International does kicking the bale out. Get some straw up in here for him. Alright, everybody. That's probably gonna do it. Now we got some hay put up, got the cows fed. Should be set now. There we go. So now that we got 25 working good and great, 22 still going, and everything's back at it. So until next time, I'll catch you all on that flip side.